BKI Paintball, Scott Kemp here, San Antonio X Factor, and I'm out at the paintball field going through some drills, and I want to teach you guys the proper way to break out for your front runner to get the fastest starting position possible. So a lot of times you see people start so many different ways. If I'm going to the left side of the field, my gun should always be in my left hand, right? Keep in mind you always have to have your barrel and foot touching the gate. So there's a lot of different ways that you can start, and I see people start. I've seen this, I've seen this, I've seen this, I've seen this. There's so many different variables, but the question is, what is your fastest starting spot? Well, let's take the gun out of the equation. What is a sprinter stance? A sprinter stance is always opposite limbs. So if I start with my left leg in front, my right hand should be up. This is your fastest starting position. Never do you see a sprinter with both limbs, if my left hand is up and my left leg is up, lined up in front. You're not going to get the fastest breakout because you're always meeting with opposite limbs as you're running or sprinting. That being said, I have to have a barrel touching and a foot touching, and if my gun's in my left hand, then this barrel has to be back, right? Well, if I start like this, am I really getting the fastest breakout? Not really. Yes, it's a technique to trick the coaches and the opponents, but this isn't your fastest spot. Now if I start like this, which I see a lot of people do, this isn't my fastest spot either because I have my right leg up and my right hand up. I want to be lined up opposite limbs. So this would be my fastest breakout, okay? If I'm going to that Dorito 1.
3, 2, 1, go.
Now, what is the easiest way to get into this position? Because I've taught this to a lot of people at clinics, and sometimes they are kind of confused on which limb, which arm to go back. So let me show you the easiest way to get into this. Line up like you're going corner. If you're going corner, you're going to start with your right leg touching and the barrel touching here with the gun in the left hand. Now all I have to do is rotate and tag up. Notice my feet, all they do is pivot. I don't move my stance. I'm only turning from the upper body, bringing my right hand up and my barrel back behind me. It's that simple.
3, 2, 1.
All right, so I'm out here with my buddy Brandon. He's a divisional player, just moved out to San Diego. And Brandon, I want you to line up as if you're running snake. How would you normally line up? Okay, so notice this is one of the positions that's going to slow you down. So he has, first of all, his left foot is tilted sideways, and he has his left foot and his left hand up. So he's gonna break out, and then he's gonna have to find that rhythm of getting his arms and legs to meet at opposite limbs. So try this, Brandon. Line up like you're going corner. There you go. And now from here, I want you to just rotate, touch that barrel back in that right hand. There you go. Straighten out that foot. Bring that left hand up a little bit because you're gonna use that for momentum, right? You're gonna break out and really get on those toes a little bit on the front. How does that feel?
A lot better.
A lot better? All right, I'm going to give you 3 seconds. Ready? 3, go! So, it might feel a little awkward at first if it's not something you're used to, but get in the habit of this, guys. I'm telling you, you're going to increase your speed by so much more. Once you get comfortable with this, man, it's going to make a world of a difference.